At Sky, we are constantly evolving our innovation pillar, which is looking at how we can actually add more things to that suite of solutions that we have for the advertisers. One of the areas we're looking at is how we can actually provide in-flight results. So there's a lot of exciting stuff, that's coming on.
Yeah, we're definitely already seeing a shift to increase social budgets. What we're starting to see is that it's such a blurred line between what is social, what's search. Actually, we need to start thinking about how do we build teams that kind of understand that whole ecosystem? How do we plan in a way that doesn't kind of create those silos of, okay, we're going to put X amount of budget behind TikTok, we're going to put X amount behind Google, but actually this is our budget, this is what we want to deliver for a brand, and actually kind of then be really fluid in terms of how we deliver that.
The question earlier was one way, what would you change about programmatic? And I said the name programmatic, because it does cause a few limitations and slow things down a little bit. We always talk about programmatic, and it used to mean online display and video, but programmatic is not a channel, it's the technology that enables you to buy ads. And I think if as teams kind of get more used to that fact, that will help the acceleration of omni-channel, multi-channel, cross-channel activated within the DSP. So yeah, that's how I think it needs to evolve.
When you look at what's happening with TV advertising, the numbers do speak for themselves. It is on the decline. Linear advertising is down. A lot of it's been masked by CTV being quite successful. But the reason, if you look at the root cause problem, why is TV advertising declining? It's because while TV is the big screen at home, and it is phenomenally engaging, very trusted content, it's premium content, unfortunately, the actual measurement and attribution of who's actually watching the television, it's panel-based, it is a little bit guesswork. It's quite complicated from a data science point of view, which from an advertiser and from a brand and from a buyer makes it hard work. And with digital, we can actually target a person. A digital platform is a one-to-one relationship, which TV is not. And so the technology we're bringing to market today is all about making the individual addressable on TV, which means suddenly the massive screen, the really great content, the really phenomenally emotive, engaging moment can now be brought alongside digital from a measurement, attribution, data targeting point of view. So I think it's incredibly exciting. This is a brilliant moment for TV because it's leveling up alongside digital.
The answer is different from market to market. There are some markets, and again, the UK is probably the most advanced market in terms of moving towards that concept of a unified audience. But it's been pretty well proven at this point in time. The idea of being able to sell campaigns across the entire viewership, proving the performance of that across those multiple segments, I don't want to say it's well established, but it's along the way to becoming established in certain markets. But the general answer to your question is we're not very far along. There are some markets that really haven't even taken the first step towards that idea of a unified audience at this point in time. So the technology to be able to do what we're talking about here is pretty well proven. Technically, we can solve this problem. And that's where companies like Imagine play a role, right? We have the platforms, and we have the tools, and we have the integrated solutions, and we have the partners to be able to technically do what we're talking about. But technical is a small piece of solving the problem. It's 20% of the puzzle. What really needs to change is the way that the market conducts the business. It's a process problem. It's a people problem. It's a culture problem. Change takes time, and we're just in the beginning of that change.